Hello everyone, welcome to the Web3 Education Investment. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about what is SALP in Bifrost and also share my personal experience on the DeFi opportunities. So I spent a lot of time actually to make this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Then this video is for educational purpose only. So now let's go ahead to start. First of all, what is Bifrost? Bifrost is a parachain project in Polkadot ecosystem, actually in Kusama, and it's a EVM compatible blockchain. They do provide the Cardano solution, so there's a problem in the current Cardano for the Polkadot or the KSM Kusama. So if you participate right for the Kusama, you will knock 1 year, knock your token, and then you will get the KSM back plus the token from the other projects. On the Polkadot, you knock it for 2 years. And so the problem is when you knock your token, you cannot do anything. So no matter it's in a bear market or it's in a bull market, that's an issue. And the Bifrost, they try to solve this problem. So how they solve this problem? They use a SALP. And so that's a product they have. When you knock a token, the Bifrost will create 2 unknocked derivative token that will let you to work with your fund. So that's how they solve the problem. And so I make another figure to show you how it works. So for example, the Kusama, they're going to generate VS KSM and the VS bond. And so the Polkadot, they will have VS dot and VS bond. So the VS token, that's a liquidity token, so you can trade it or redeem anytime. But we know the Cardano, like they have some knocking period, and so the VS bond would be the knocked counterpart, and so you can redeem it when the lease ends. You can check or redeem your VS token here. So it's just like the for example, I just show you my contribution. So I contribute the 10 dots, for example, to the Bifrost, and you can see the VS dot I have 10, and the VS bond I have 10 as well. And so you can check and redeem them there. And so normally like one KSM, you will get 1 VS KSM and 1 VS bond. When the lease ends, make sure you redeem the VS bond, otherwise you will get some penalty, so you will not get all the fund back. And so now let's talk about the opportunities. What kind of opportunities, what we can do. And so first of all, we can trade it. So we can trade the VS KSM. And so normally the VS KSM, you can get 0.5 KSM. And for the VS bond, you can also convert that. VS bond, there will be different VS bond, depends on the lease and the date. And so when it's close to the end of the lease, this VS bond, you can convert it to VS KSM 1/1. So the VS KSM, you will get 0.5, right? And then the VS bond, you will also get 0.5. So that's overall like 1 KSM, you can get it back. So now you can convert your VS KSM to KSM, although it's 0.5 KSM. This 0.5 KSM, you can actually utilize that. You can get some actual rewards. And so the actual rewards, I'm going to share a few of my personal understanding, so you can add more. So for example, you can stake your KSM. And so on Relay chain, it's the safest. You will get maybe like 20%, right? You can stake that. But of course, there will be some risk here. So for example, like you first swap the VS KSM and get the KSM, and before the end of the lease ends, you can convert it back. The risk is the price of the VS KSM may be increased. So when you try to get it back, you need to pay more KSM. But hopefully this KSM staking rewards will cover that, and even get you some more profit. You can stake that on the Bifrost. So Bifrost, they do provide the staking, and the staking is not too bad actually. So you can check the APY here. It's close to 20%. So I think the relay chain maybe is only 15%, but Bifrost will give you some actual rewards. Sometimes they have some other opportunities. For example, the Bifrost, they have a Rainbow 3.0. I made a video for the tutorial how to do that. It's ended now, but you can still watch my video, and in the future, if they have Rainbow 4.0, you can participate, and you can get a free airdrop of different tokens or the NFT whitelist, so which is quite good. You can also stake your KSM on Parallel Finance. So Parallel Finance is a one like you can do staking, and you can even borrow the assets. So right now on Parallel Finance is 25%, so it's also quite good. And they also have some opportunity, some actual rewards. For example, the KSM Unlock campaign, I make a video before, you will get some actual HICO token. You can also leverage your staking. So because of Parallel Finance, you can borrow the assets, so you will get some more staking rewards. I also made a video to show you how to do that. If you're interested, you can check it. You can stake that on the Karura. Karura is also the parachain project in Polkadot ecosystem, and the APY is a little bit less than the Bifrost, so maybe you can just stake on Bifrost. The other option, you can do LP staking. So the KSM, you can stake, do the LP with BNC, with AUSD, and Bifrost, they provide that opportunity as well. So you can see it here, KSM and the AUSD, it's 50%. So ideally, you can get your KSM and then you can swap half of them to AUSD, and then you will do the LP staking. With BNC, it's a little bit less, but also 30%, it's not too bad. And you have all kinds of LP staking in Bifrost. Of course, you can also try to utilize some other platform. They may give some different APY, so Needle, Zenlink, Standard Swap. But if you do the LP staking, I made a comparison before for different APY in this video. And you should also consider the risk, like the impermanent loss. For example, the video I made it before to show you and explain what is impermanent loss. So you should consider that as well when you do the LP staking. Normally it's more risky, but of course the APY is higher. You may need to do your own research. I'm not going to show the all the numbers because those APY, they may be changed. So that means sometimes you will get this APY and the next day you may get different APY. So normally it's kind of stable. It can give you some general ideas. So that's why you have to do your own research, because there's no a final answer, which one you can use, right? But watch for the actual rewards, actual opportunities, the rainbow events, the KSM unlock. Those kind of actual events might give you some better rewards. And so overall, in this video, I talked about the concept of SALP. I hope I summarized that well and explained the concept well, so all of you can understand it and also share the opportunities. That's just my personal experience. And so please do your own research. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.